Welcome. You have joined for a very boring stream where I am shredding more papers, but I figured if I have 18 people watching me, I'll be held more accountable. Let's try to get all these things shredded. Recycling day is Friday night / Saturday morning, so if I could get all these papers out of my house by then, out of Mom's house by then, it will be wonderful. I don't know how many of you know, but I originally filled out Mom's social security number wrong on her death certificate, and because probably I was exhausted and misread at 3 a.m. at night when I was filling out the form, I wrote my social instead. So I called Social Security Administration today and I was like, am I dead? And they were like, no, you are not dead. And I was like, thank you very much for that confirmation. So good news, I'm not dead yet. So this is an empty bottle that I took from Woodside. It used to be a balancing toner that I hated, and I brought it because Mom used to love Bath and Body Works body sprays, and she used it as perfume. I always hated it, but I found this bottle, and as you can see, the nozzle is broken. So what I'm gonna do is transfer some of this over, and I'll just be spraying it all around the house whenever I feel like it. The house kind of has this residue-y smell to it that I've always hated. So maybe now we can make it smell more like what Mom wanted stuff to smell like. Yes. Make it smell like middle school again. The kitchen ceiling is still broken, y'all. This one is a wafer container holding a lot of pens, and I need to see if these pens work, and if they don't, we're gonna trash them all. Because there's a lot of things in this house that no longer work. Like, for example, Mom kept like all the broken springs that came from inside the pens. Oh my god! Holy shit! This is her stamp! This has her name on it. Whoa! That's amazing! Huh. Wow, I would have just tossed that if I didn't see. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, but these are gonna be trash. And then we have a Hong Kong bookmark. Ooh, that smell is intense. Okay, this is a cuticle butter that I got from Lush, and I originally got it from my mom because she always liked to paint her nails clear when she painted them, but for the most part she never painted her nails, and she always wanted to keep them like nice and smooth. And so I bought her this. I don't know when. Oh, actually I do know when, because it was made in July of 2013 and it was best used by September 2014. So it is disgusting. Mom didn't use very much of it. That notch was actually me. I just used it. And unfortunately, all of the wax has separated from the fat, and it doesn't even go on smooth anymore. You get like left with little gritty bits of beeswax. But yes, I will put this into my backpack. That is a fantastic idea. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put it into the wallet where I'm keeping Mom's things that I hope will not get stolen again. Okay. So, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to shred even more papers, but I figured, I'll do a little bit of everything and clean out random things, give you a little bit more diverse content, as always, seeking to please the people. Let me just show you what we're dealing with here today. It's a lot of stuff. I just have to plug my laptop in. We have this entire bag. It's really heavy. There's a lot of papers in there. It's all letters. Some of them probably not opened. And I thought I had cleared all the closets, but we have a whole box. I don't know exactly what's in it, but there's a lot. So, whew. I'm gonna pop out the chat, and I'm listening to some shitty music, but if anything comes up on this release radar that sounds good, I'll be sure to post it and share some tunes with you today too. But welcome to Thursday. It's nice early afternoon. I'm feeling okay. I'm trying to take things slow. I'm trying to not rush myself, but okay. Here we go. Here we go. Fact of the matter is, I do think about work every day. I kind of dread going back to it. I've been thinking about how I don't even know how I'm going to get back into the mindset of working again. But that's another battle when the time comes. Yep, okay. Lots of unopened letters, y'all. This feels new. What you hiding from me, Mom? What is this from, Mom? Oh, it's not new. It's 2015. Okay. I think I can go ahead and shred these things, mainly because ooh, sorry. I went to Capital One the other day. I went in person and I asked about active accounts. So I'm pretty sure that these are all old, and I'm gonna assume the bank is not lying to me, so. Ooh, I don't know what I got caught in my throat. But this is my binder filled with everything that I need to take care of. It is so full that the rings, I can't open them because otherwise all the things will just fall out of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and be careful and check to see that I have these accounts already, but I don't think I need to worry about this for the most part. It's pretty much done. November 2015 to December 2015, Mom spent $688 on her credit card, which is pretty high. I've been checking her statements and she never really spent over $300, so. What did you buy, Mom? Maybe it was like all the holiday deals that she was getting, Okay. Yes. Alright, this is good to shred. I should dump out that one because I just realized that I shredded some of my stolen credit cards. New ones came, and that's probably not recyclable. So let me clear out. Somebody also said that shredded paper isn't recyclable, which I was not aware of, so we'll see how the sanitation department deals with this. It's very possible that I'm going to get fined somewhere along the way because I simply don't know what I'm allowed to put out and what I'm not. 2014 IRA contribution. Okay, I guess I'll keep a box with potentially useful things in there. Ooh. These look like copies. Why do they look like copies, Mom? Does anybody know if CNY stands for Chinese yuan? Is that like the abbreviation, like USD is US dollar? Is CNY Chinese yuan? I don't know. A lot of teachers got fired in New York? Why? Okay, so this bag is all 2015. This is... Do we have any financial people in the crowd who can tell me the difference between money market, IRA, mutual funds? Like, what are these? What is the difference? I know I can Google it, but like, it's so confusing. Okay, this is all the same. I just realized that the other night I was live streaming on data and not Wi-Fi, so I really fucked myself over. So that was just me flipping with my little fingy to see if I was still on data, and I sure was, but we're switched over to Wi-Fi now. Hola, Texas. Stern Master. Yo, okay. Alright, we're gonna learn here today. Money market is a savings bank account that requires a certain amount of funds in order to earn interest. Okay, sounds like a scam. IRA account is retirement account, some tax-free until withdrawal. Money market is investment account not tied to specific withdrawal dates. Why are there so many different kinds of money things? Why is this a thing? I'm gonna put these on the floor for now because that's my organization level. Again, if you have unopened shit, please sign up for paperless, because if you don't want to look at it, then nobody else wants to look at it. And we probably don't need to be putting more paper waste. I don't see this account anymore, so I'm guessing she closed it. Wow. Okay, I was not imagining the shredding session to be this confusing. Actually, I thought it was just going to be like, open, shred, tear, done, move. But now I have to like actually compare account numbers and see if there's something that I'm missing. This is a high school planner that I'm using because Mom was using it. This is all Mom's notes, and I started basically writing down what happened every day. So everything's a mess. I don't actually know where I wrote the Capital One account. Oh, you know what? I wrote it on her tax return. Flippy-doo. Which, by the way, I called her accountant, which was a H&R Block person last year. Very unhelpful. Oh, wow. This wasn't even... So the mail that I just found is not even one of the accounts that she closed. Must be a really old one. Y'all, this is so fucking confusing. You know what? We're just gonna shred it because you know, I'm gonna take the bank's word on it because I called up Citibank and they were like, search for your mom's social security. She doesn't have any active accounts with us. If you want to check it out in person, you can come in person. So I went in person with all the paperwork and they did the same thing that they did for me on the phone, and they were like, yep, ran her social. She doesn't have any active accounts with us. So I just feel like if the banks don't have updated information, then what's the use for me to even try to understand what's happening? So there's no point to it. Okay. I was under the impression that my mom had an accountant, but for some reason, her taxes last year were filed at H&R Block. So it's kind of fun going through mom's new things, but kind of not. Like, I just found another account that doesn't seem to exist on her tax return, which must mean that it's been dead for a few years, you know, so. I'll keep it for now, but I'm kind of just like, what's going on? Alright, on to the next one. I haven't shredded, I've shredded less than 10% of the papers I found. I don't like this. I don't like how it's going. It's gonna take forever. But that's what I'm doing with my life now, so. Might as well be in the moment and not give myself anxiety. Another checking account? Really? Okay, this one is active. That's good. So we can go ahead and shred. It's not that she hasn't used them, it's that she didn't even report them on her taxes. So I'm thinking if she didn't report them, then that means they must have not got in earned interest, which is very likely if, you know, there was actually either no account or no funds in the account. Unopened mail, 2015. So where did 2014 go, you know? Is this the same account? 408, yeah. Okay, might as well keep the most recent one. So we can go ahead and... Where's my red pen? Red pen. Circle the account number so it's easier for me to reference it later. That is the same account number. I have a lot of paper to go through. Ooh, a stack of pay stubs from 2013. Yo, mom was earning pennies. Holy schmoly. September 2013, this pay stub's net pay was $1,025. I don't think I need to keep pay stubs, right? Again, I don't know how my mom saved any money getting paid this much. The shredder won't work when I have like irregularly shaped papers. Okay, more unopened mystery mail with no return address. Fantastic. Ugh. All right, let's circle some numbers. Account number, this one. So this is redundant. I think mom maybe had so many accounts because she was trying to get, you know those introductory rates sometimes where they're like, if you sign up for this account you get $300 put into your account. I think mom was going for a lot of those, which is, man, if you don't close those down after you get your free money, it just becomes so hard to keep track of. Yes, I could make a bonfire, I just don't know if it's illegal, y'all. Grandma. I believe this is an account that was confirmed by me yesterday with City that is now closed. So Wow. Annual IRA maintenance fee. They charge $75 to handle your IRA. Citibank is the worst. What are executive function issues? Hello, Tara. I kind of enjoy the shredding process. I mean, yes, it eats up my time, but also I just want to touch everything once. You know, I think for the same reason why I'm having trouble just having someone come pick up all of mom's stuff for donation, I'm also trying to not just haul these papers off. I just want to touch, I just want to open them, I just want to touch them, I just want to see what was going on. It's not very practical, but death is not very practical in the way that we treat it as a society. We don't really prepare ourselves for it, we don't really talk about it, there's no practical cultures around death that I grew up in. You're more than welcome to let me know what practical cultures of death we have so I can learn from them. But I think I really have to fix the house up. The ceiling is broken, so I was trying to avoid it, but I don't think I can. A marriage trade? How old is this shit? 2012. Closing balance 0. Okay, well that doesn't seem very important. More unopened Citibank mail. Balance due by 2015. $175 outstanding balance. Well, mom never paid it. I kind of feel like if I can fix the house for under 10K, just to like fix it so that it's not such a shit show, it might be worth it. I would even be willing to go up to 20K, but I just feel embarrassed that the house has so many issues. You know, I just don't. But again, I'm not a homeowner. I never wanted to be one, so I don't know anything regarding this field. I just know that all of my relatives are telling me that I should try to fix it so that it's not gonna sell for a shitty amount. But again, my relatives are telling me a lot of things, so. Okay, with the city stuff, I just don't even think I'm gonna spend energy on figuring it out because Citibank already insured me that there's no account. So off to the shredder, all of these. Laura, getting a real estate agent to take a tour and give me advice, is that going to cost me money? Mom did not have a barbecue grill. She hated barbecue. Like, she hated backyard barbecuing. That kind of charcoal smokiness, my parents were never fond of. Little Ludite, how much would that normally cost, the inspection? Usually, Ashley composition, real estate agents, if they're not charging the renter a fee, they're getting paid by the owner. That's the way it works in New York. What is the usual real estate agent cut on selling houses? I've been told 5 to 7%. Is that accurate, or does it veer higher? Okay, what's the difference? Thank you, I'm learning so much. What's the difference between a real estate agent and a real estate broker? Agents work for brokers. Brokers can work without an agency. What are their functions? This shows you how much I do not know at all about anything. Agents can sell houses. Brokers can own their own agencies. Yes, people have recommended that I check for unclaimed funds. Should I do that now, or should I do that after I have letters of administration? I believe Hartford turned into Talcott. Oh, yeah, that's old. I think a large part of why Mom kept all of these too is that she didn't speak English, and so she didn't really know what was important and what wasn't. So she was just like, well, better be safe than sorry. Let's keep it all in case we need to go back to it. But TD, like TD Bank, I don't think so, not recently. I think they used it for trading once upon a time, in a past lifetime. It looks like Mom played it safe in her last few years with just IRAs, which is the worst possible thing for me to inherit right now. I think everyone, like my relatives especially, who are recommending that I fix the house up before selling it, just wants me to get like maximum profit out of the sell. So, you know, I don't think we're gonna have trouble selling this house if I sell it for like $1, obviously, but I don't know if my area is selling fast. I don't know anything about the market. I've not even looked into house affairs yet because I just haven't gotten to it. I've had to do so many other things. By the way, Zillow is so like scammy and scummy sometimes. We were looking up some property and we called to inquire and they just kind of like loop you into this whole interview and don't really give you the information that you want and just feels like you're being strung along for something. I don't know, maybe that's just the way they work, but I hate real estate. I did visit Lala today. That was the first thing I did before I left Woodside. I think my Instagram posts are getting to my relatives too. My dad just texted me yesterday and I was like, Dad, the ceiling's caving in. Like, look at this shitty house that you insisted I'd be on the deed for. And he was like, you can fix it. It should be very simple. It should be very cheap. But you could also not fix it. I was like, yeah, I could. I choose now. Now it's just the battle of my internal compasses fighting with each other. I did bring her dumplings, yes. She loves them. My mom's coworkers made them, and they look very plump. Very nice. I think I'm on the deed. So is the deed a physical thing? Should I be looking for a deed with my name on it? Because I know that my name was along my mom's name on the property tax bill that came through this year. But is there a legal deed that I should be looking for, a physical copy of it? Great. I guess I'll go look for that. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if Mom had a safety deposit box. I've contacted, I think, all of her banks. None of them have told me. Where did my other phone go? There it is. I'm still trying to give away clothes. I have that gentleman who's shipping off clothes to Haiti. I keep finding new summer-like clothes. I keep asking him, do you want more? Do you want more? Ooh, Aaron tagged me in a post. Well, that's a shitty photo, Aaron. Okay. I just canceled Mom's voter registration. All right. Back to shredding. Oh, do you want to look at the pretty view out the window? I could get out of the frame. Ah, yes, that borderline Long Island suburban life. Quite nice. No planes. Justin, I don't edit Delish videos. I believe that one is a combination of Zach and Alex. Oh, sorry. I ruined the lighting. Might be. Well, now I'm gonna come back into frame. Yes, I have a faucet dripping. It has been dripping. It has been dripping worse and worse. What's the Delish team like? It's filled with really nice people. Unfortunately, we just lost our art director, Allie. She is the one who is responsible for, you know, the picture slides of all the ingredients and budget eats that slowly disappear day by day as I use the ingredients. She was the originator of that. Bye, Allie. I hope she is happy at her new job. Who keeps blinging me? I mean, I'm sure she left all the graphic assets behind so that whoever is responsible for doing the projects. We have a permalancer, a lovely permalancer named Sarah, because Daddy Hearst runs on permalancer labor, who has been handling the latest budget eats, so we do have someone, you know, who knows what they're doing to handle it. Who's copying her idea? Oh, yes. When you are eating in Queens, bring cash. It would be a complete noob decision to not bring cash to Queens if you're eating in Queens. You gotta do that. Cash is the currency of a lot of Queens shops. Thank you, Laura. Hello, Montreal. I hope you're having a great day too. You know what I should do? Vitamin check, everybody. One of you told me a while back that it's better to eat vitamins earlier on the day. I don't know if you were fake newsing me, but we're gonna sanitize our hands and we're gonna eat some vitamins. Vitamin D first. Hello, Hong Kong. This is a chewable vitamin C tablet from Trader Joe's that a lovely viewer who lives in the area dropped by one day. He also got me cheese crunchies and dried mangoes, and they're delicious. B12 I'm not supposed to take. Aaron and I got those like DNA ancestry things done, and we entered the raw data into a project called Prometheus, and apparently both of us have a condition that apparently makes us not, like, apparently taking B12 for our genetics is not good. I don't know, man. And I got sent this biotin, B6 and 12 and folic acid gummy vitamin. So I guess this has B6 and B12 in it. Oh well, it's a gummy, so I'm gonna eat it. Who cares about that, right? Anyway. Vitamin done. I'm trying to think if I want to go back to Woodside tonight. I think I do. But I did just finally clean Mom's windows yesterday, and I took out her window fan, so it's much less chilly in there now. And I feel a little bit cleaner, which is always nice. Always good to feel cleaner. So one thing at a time. No real good songs. Kind of bummed. I might just go back to my own playlist. At least I know I like those. It's very hit and miss on Spotify. Alright, who wants to hear stories? You're free to give me a prompt. I'm getting very bored. I don't know why you're here. Should I stop talking so you can pay attention to the ASMR of ripping paper? Tell me what you want. I am definitely getting annoyed with Aaron more, for sure. My patience, ever since Mom died, my patience has been, it's transformed. My patience has transformed. I don't necessarily think I'm shorter than before, but I think I have less tolerance for repetitions of certain behavior, and so I just don't engage. I haven't seen Dune yet. I know everybody's raving about it, so that and Squid Game. I got that new phone, and honestly, my fingers are too fat for it. I'm having a hard time typing on it because it's smaller than my current phone, and I'm just not used to the placement on the keyboard. I did let Aaron know. I did let him know. I was asking him how he would feel if I moved out and lived on my own, and who would keep Fred. And he replied with a sad face, and I was like, you know, I'm just weighing my options. I gotta know what choices I have before I make them. But it is not cheap to live in New York City alone. I started giving viewers food before Mom died, but after Mom died, having seen how helpful my neighbors were and how human people can be, I just decided this would be the best way to like get rid of some of Mom's stuff, but still feel like they weren't just put into the hands of complete faceless strangers. At least I could still see them, you know? another new account. Okay. Inwood is affordable, but I really, first of all, if Lala's gonna stay here until further notice, I can't move out of my current area because I need to be able to see her, because that was part of our agreement that I picked a place that was closer for me to get to so that she could see me every day, and the trade-off was that she wouldn't have people who spoke Chinese with her. So I need to keep that bargain up, you know, that's the deal that we made. Hello, Ireland. I mean, I do feel like it would be hard for me to just drop off everything at a Goodwill or have Salvation Army pick it up all in one go, because I would feel kind of lost, you know? That's why I haven't done it yet, but I'm at that point where I'm like ready. Ready for that to happen. Somebody told me that I shouldn't give away all the furniture yet because people have a hard time visualizing how to place out a house, and that it would help me sell the house if I kept it, but I'm just like, you know, this house needs a lot of work. I don't think furniture is going to be the selling point here. I have not listened to Indigo this season. Hello, Malaysia. Hello, Philippines. Tell us about your music taste. What is there to say? I shared some playlists with you guys. You can just listen to it, right? I think the songs would do a much better job of describing my music taste than me actually talking about it. You're size 7 feet and need to shop for boots? Listen, I have boots here. I'm a size 7.5 to 8. Mom was a 6.5 to 7 with boots. Do you live in New York City? Do you want to look at the boots? They're all winter boots. The screen goes dark when my face moves out of frame a little bit, and my phone automatically compensates for the light balance because the windows are so bright. If I move out of frame, they will compensate for that to make sure there's something always in focus on the screen. But when I come back into frame, they adjust the lighting. Machines. Does it bother you? I can switch the angle. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow morning. I might be here tomorrow afternoon. I will definitely be here Saturday morning because the USPS is coming to pick up all those books that I have to ship off to the UCLA PhD student. Yeah, I know. I probably want a lot of radical changes right now just because I feel like I'm moored. I totally agree with that. But also this could be like a nice push for me to actually enact some of the things that I've always wanted. I don't know, man. Life is just a crapshoot. There's never really the right decisions to make. have those piano books, but I'm getting ready to ship them out to somebody also in California. I'm shredding the parts with the name, the address, and the account number, yeah. Weird, interesting food combos. I don't know. Everything that I read is kind of weird. Hello, Italy. No plans for Halloween. I want to be here and maybe just put shit out onto the lawn and have people pick their... Does anybody want a DVD player with a whole speaker system attached to it? It's like old school speakers where it's like raw wiring instead of the plug jacks. It's amazing what my mom kept. I think I also found the VHS player in the garage too. So if anybody wants, I can't test to see if the VHS player works anymore. I can see if it turns on, but because I trashed all my VHS tapes and gave the TV away, I have no clue if it works. But if anybody is looking for old technology, I got a DVD player and a VHS player. So let me know. Effie, where in the city do you live? Because Queens Village can be very, very far from all the other parts. But if you are going to Flushing, it's accessible by the Q27 from Flushing. I could also show you on the live later what booths are here so that you don't come take a trip and like get disappointed. So just remind me if you stick around. Or you can Instagram me, you can DM me on Instagram and I can send you photos of the booth. At this point, I don't really care if something's valuable. Maybe it's because I'm being very rash in my grief, but it truly doesn't matter if I don't want it personally, then it's not valuable to me. That's the way that I'm looking at it. My Instagram handle is thank9stars. The 9 is a number. I don't know how to cook my mom's favorite dishes because she just, as far as I know, she just really enjoyed anything meaty and dairy rich. So she loved cheesecake and ice cream and all of that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why mom has so many accounts, honestly. I wonder if she knew what money market accounts were before she got it all. It's not Think 9 Stars, it's Thank with an A. empty this. I finally went out and bought trash bags in hopes of the sanitation department actually picking trash up instead of leaving it, which is what they did last week. So I spent money buying trash bags. I really think home ownership is a scam, y'all. It's so expensive. I know it feels like you own something, but like on top of taxes and the management fees for like trash, waterways, all of your own utilities, I'm just like, is it worth it? Is it? I was looking into, because my dad was like, you should try to buy property with the proceeds from the house sale, and I was trying to look up buying apartments in the area that I'm in currently. It's impossible. The proceeds from this house is not going to be enough for me to buy an apartment. Buy a little place outside the city? I could, but how would I get around? I don't want to pass down intergenerational wealth because I will have no intergenerational relations. I'm not having children. That's why when I went in to my mom's insurance agent, because she promised that she could help me figure out what's going on with the claims and everything, and she tried to sell me life insurance, I'm just like, no. Like, it doesn't make sense. Who is going to be my beneficiary? I will have no relatives that I would want to pass money off to, who will still be alive by the time I die, unless I die in a fatal accident. So, Fred is not going to want money. Have you seen Fred? He wants cuddles and food. That's why he's my soulmate. That's why we're getting married. I don't drive. I will be a prisoner of my own making if I go to a place and I can't drive. Yeah, PK, I completely agree. I think I just want to be a lifelong renter, mainly because I think what would make me happy is the ability to become a nomad anytime. And the same way why I don't want marriage and kids is like, I don't want shit tying me down to a place and a time. I don't want to be responsible for getting myself out of a relationship of any sort, whether it be to a person or a house, because I want to be able to be changing with my own desires, and I don't really want more obstacles to stand in my way when I desire those changes to happen. So, owning a house, I mean, yes, I guess I could rent it out, I could rent this place out, but then I'd be a landlord. I don't want that shit. I don't want to be a landlord. That's so much responsibility. Like, that's a job. Oh, so fuck landlords. I don't want to be a boss for that same reason. I don't want to be in charge of other people's lives. I don't want to have control over other people. I want everything to be a mutual thing. I know there are good landlords out there, but it's going to take a lot out of me to be a good landlord. And in a selfish way, I just don't want that responsibility. I don't want to have to be one of the few good landlords. That's just a lot of pressure. So I'd rather not be a landlord, period. Yeah, you can hire a property manager, but I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it, you know? And I think I should be allowed to be stubborn and not do what I don't want to do because I don't want to do it. Seeing my mom do shit that she didn't really want to do her whole life. I was thinking last night, I got high and I started drifting off to sleep. And I was like, wow, I wonder how different Mom's life could have been if she never had a child, because she didn't really want to have a child. And her life could have been very different. She would have had a lot more mental space for herself, I should hope. Like, having a child is life-changing. There's good and there's bad that comes with that, and it really is an infringement on your sovereignty and your freedom and your personal choice. Where's this account? And people will try to tell you that it's selfish to not have kids, and I'm just like, what the fuck world are you living in? Oh, so you think it's not selfish to have a kid? Explain it. I haven't even gotten a month of being in this house and I'm already exhausted with all the things that I see as broken and having to deal constantly with living in this space and then having to think about selling this space. Homeownership is not for me. And when you figure out something's not for you, don't do it. Like, you already have the answer. Just stop struggling with it. This is advice that I need to tell myself and listen to myself too, because I'm still struggling over whether or not, like, I want to fix this house up. Right now, my gut is like, maybe if it's manageable to do under $20K, fix it up. But I was trying to think this out to myself yesterday, and I was like, there are people out there who want to fix up their own house and have like a wreckable blank slate. But it could also be a public service for me to fix this house up before I sell it, because, you know, whether or not I gain or lose money on the renovations, it would just be nice to like present to people a ready to move in house, I guess. I don't know. Lots to think about. I haven't even found information on Mom's house insurance yet either. How does house insurance work? Does it cover the house falling apart on its own? Ay, ay, ay. Are you allowed to not have insurance on the house? I didn't know that was possible. I thought you had to have. I don't know who the mortgage company is because I don't think they had a mortgage on this house. Yo, shit better not happen to this house then. Oof. Ooh. Ensuring Fred, I like that. Hello, Panda Poof. It's funny because some people, when I was talking about choosing not to have children on my Instagram a while back, some people wrote in saying that, like, parents who are miserable will encourage other people who are currently childless to have children just because they want people to be in, like, the misery club with them. Even when they realize that they hate having kids, they will encourage other people and peer pressure them into being as miserable as they are, which I think is, like, sick and perverted and very human. I think when I was a kid, I did that shit too, where I tried to get people to be as miserable as I was by, like, peer pressuring them to do certain shit. And I was like, that's really fucked up, but also very human. People want to just knock you down to their level. You can be the spleenies or the shreddies. You can be the farties, whatever you want. You can be the trashies. Listen, I don't care for identity, so you choose to be whoever you want whenever you want. And I fully support you. The oats? Alright, that works too. You can see dust? Hello, Melbourne. Yes, I do have a child, and he is a feline child. We're not even halfway through the bag yet, and the box is 3 times as heavy as the bag, so that gives you an idea. We've been doing this for an hour and 19 minutes. If I finish the entire batch today, this live will be at least 6 hours long, which I hope not to do. That would be just cray-cray. But the middle of the day on a Thursday, New York time, 270 people watching me shred paper. Ooh, okay. Let's see what mom bought. This is exciting. In 2015, October 3rd, she spent $100 on Uniqlo e-commerce. And then she bought $16 worth of groceries from Queen's Health Food Imperium. Seafood for $10.97. Sparkling Supermarket in Flushing for $30. Oh shit! Mom got charged a $25 late fee. Oh no, Mom! How'd you do that? Damn, and she got charged $10.65 in interest rate. No, Mommy. We're gonna shred this up. Pretend it never happened. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is a very interesting statement. This is around the same period, like summer of 2015. Plane ticket. Round trip. Air China. $1,170. I guess this is when Grandma came. She must have gone back home to pick up Grandma. 2015. So Grandma has been here for over 6 years. That's a long time. $160 paid to the Consulate General, China. Yep, that checks out. You need a visa, which I can't get, which is why Grandma can't go back right now, because who's gonna take her back if I can't go? And then Mom circled something for $65.99 and put question mark next to it, so I guess she didn't know what she got charged for. Well, we'll never know, Mom. Mysteries. Let them stay mysteries. Effie. I didn't like Felipe's. Or Philippe's. I know that review isn't out yet, but I didn't like my experience there. It was a cool place. Ooh! Another interesting thing. This is a little bit later, payment due December of 2015, $163 at Tiffany & Co. So this must be the bracelet that I found. So she bought that in 2015, I guess. Wow, see, this is why I didn't want to shred everything. Now I'm learning stuff. My mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family both have, I'm gonna save this and see if I can find that bracelet and see how much it costs now. I still have relatives from both sides of the family in China. Oh, the $65.99? She got a letter. You were notified of transactions billed to your account that were potentially unauthorized. You are not responsible for the following transaction. Interesting. Well, I want to Google what this shit is now. Who used my mommy's card? I'm gonna kill them. Oh, weird. It's like a workout or like a dietary supplement thing. Yeah, it does not sound like something my mom would buy. Okay, Effie, I mean, if you're going to LA, go for the experience, girl. But definitely far from one of the best sandwiches I've had. I would not go back again. But it is cool. I'm glad that I'm here for people who are reorganizing their life alongside me. Wait, Aaron just DM'd me a Business Week post saying that Facebook changed its name to Meta. Why is our life getting more and more Black Mirror? So fucking creepy. I hate our lives. Well, it's from Business Week. I don't know. I don't know if it's real. Can somebody verify the fake news for us? Verified. More pay stubs, this time from, what is the date on? 98. Oh, let's see what mom was getting paid in 98. 1625 pre-tax. Why is that higher than what she was paid later? Well, that's definitely trash now. That's over 10 years ago. Very strange. Alright, her last pay stub of 99 says gross year to date $18,630. In 1999, she made under $20,000 a year. Not sure what the poverty line was back then, but it feels very low. Shredder is fine, says I. Ooh, pay stubs from 2000. Okay. This is fun. I also got some WD-40 from Woodside, so we're gonna treat this shredder tonight. Alright, mom made a gross in 2000 of $22,930. So that's a little bit of a bump. $2001 pay stubs. Wow. Let's see mom's salary increase. Somehow she made less. $21,043 in 2001. And in 2002, she made a gross of $21,238. It's very unstable pay. Why does she backtrack? In 2003, $23,007. Uh-oh. Did I jam this little machine? Oh boy. Starting to memorize all her account numbers. No cat. We're not in the right house for the cat. Sorry. Fred is out of the office. Jasmine, your boss sounds like they're having a terrible time, huh? Do you think Fred will actually do free labor? Yeah, tell us what your boss is saying. I want to hear these shitty arguments. How can anything be any one worker's fault? Fred knows how to reserve his energy. He definitely does. Your boss told you not to get vaccinated? Okay, boss. Apparently the police have been dying in large numbers, like surpassing all the other causes of death for police because they have refused to get vaccinated. So I'm just like, okay, you do you, girl. You do you. Companies are starting to fire people for not cooperating with the vaccine mandates, but I do wonder what's going to happen to people who legitimately can't get vaccinated because of medical reasons, because I feel like there have been people who are like, I can't get vaccinated because my doctor told me no. You know, if we are going to fight over whether or not to get vaccinated, I don't have energy for this. Can you imagine if we had this amount of energy to like fight for healthcare? That would be awesome, huh? That would change lives. Instead, we enjoy fighting for the right to die. Okay. Yep, no bandwidth. Man, these newer mail, they don't have that good paper smell. Not like the vintage ones. Vintage paper smells good. Did everyone get their flu shots? The flu isn't gone just because COVID is here, y'all. And the flu still kills people, so. Does anyone want these gross ass mooncakes that my mom loved? They're like rose flavored, but they have nuts in them too, and they have the flaky skins, and they're all individually packaged, and I hate them. So, you know, if anybody enjoys really gross mooncakes, let me know. She also has, I really tried eating one of them. I was like, Mom likes these, no, I don't like them. This one is, I think, burnt salt, and this one is black sesame and nuts, so. They just have a slight licoricey taste to them. Lindsay, do you actually want them? Oh, time for a show and tell. This is my frog stuffed animal that my mom brought from China for some reason. He's missing fur on one of his eyeballs. This one is fine, but this one very, very bald. And I remember this being much bigger. He smells like the rind on brie. Are you moldy? Are you a moldy boy? Or just a mothbally boy? I really don't want to keep him because I don't even remember him anymore. I just know that my mom says I played with him a lot, and I think he was in some of my photos, but he's so old. But obviously he's so worn that nobody's gonna take them, so if I don't keep him, he's going to the trash. I don't think Fred is gonna cuddle it. You think Fred is gonna cuddle him? Do you think he's gonna survive the washing machine? I could put him in a pillowcase, maybe. That helps bolster some more fragile items in the wash. No, Aaron has his cuddly toy. Aaron has a teddy bear. You can speak Shredder now? Okay, so you guys are saying I should wash it and then bring it home to Fred and then decide if I want to keep it? That's a lot of energy to expend on a toy that I don't want to keep. I don't think freezers kill bacteria. They only slow their growth. Fred runs away. Fred doesn't attack anything. Interesting. Freeze the bears before washing. Why? I don't think kids want frogs with a bare eye. Like, he still has the eyeball, but he's really not in tip-top shape. Do you want a stuffed toy that has missing fur? Well, the good thing is I don't really need to snap a photo of him because he's on Alive now. plants. He's very well stuffed, but he is soft. He's not like a floppy. Only his arms are floppy, but the rest of him is not a floppy plushie. Oh, I stress ate earlier. Welcome to the stress eating club. Hey, it's all about whether or not you want that plushie, okay? It's not about what you would look like with a unicorn plushie at your house. Who gives a fuck what you would look like? You would look like someone who enjoys a unicorn plushie. What problems do we have with that? I don't have a problem with that. One thing that's become more apparent over the pandemic that wasn't always apparent to me before, especially when Aaron popped up in like Budget Eats appearances, is that he cares a lot more about presentation of self than I do. And that was the first thing that gave me pause about our compatibility, because I can't really deal with people who take themselves too seriously. There's just something that makes me feel like you're uncomfortable with yourself and who you are when you care so much about how you might be interpreted to other people. The careful manicure of revealing who you are as a person tires me out. You should totally leave him on the bed when you bring over suitors, if he consents to it. We are like barely halfway through the bag. I still have a stack on my lap. You know, I just take my time with these documents. I open them up. For the most part, they are outdated shit that probably can just go straight into a bonfire, but the gradual pacing of destruction and saying goodbye is a much more comforting method for me than just to watch it all disappear violently and rapidly. I think especially because my mom's death was so unpredictable and unexpected and so sudden that I just feel like I don't want to re-expose myself to that kind of fast-paced goodbye. There's a reason for the way that I'm doing things, even if I don't understand it yet. And a big thing that I've been trying to do is to just listen to what I feel like doing in the moment and to honor my wishes in the moment, because like I've said before, it just feels like my mom never allowed herself to do that, and it really makes me very sad. And I think to avoid making the same mistake that my mom made, I don't want to do what she did. Why are there so many accounts, Mom? Oh my god. shit, it's already 3:30. How do you think you'll feel when it's all said and done? It won't be all said and done for a while because I'll still have to move around her IRA accounts. I apparently have 5 to 10 years to cash those out, and every time I cash those out, I will be liable for paying taxes, both her taxes when cashing out a traditional IRA and taxes for me, because they will be seen as income for me because it's not my money, it was my mom's IRA, so I'm gonna get like doubly taxed. Which sucks because mom's already lost out on her Social Security payout, and now she's going to basically be passing me down money that will get twice taxed. But Grandma was saying how, I have to really sort out the financial stuff, otherwise my mom's life and my mom's saving will have all been in vain. And I told her today, I was like, Grandma, whatever Mom did is already in vain because Mom died. Like, she was supposed to be the one enjoying all of her savings. She was supposed to retire and go on vacation and travel places, and now she can't do any of this. So if you're telling me that if I don't handle this properly and we lose out on some amount of money that Mom saved up, like, yeah, that's gonna suck, but Mom's already dead. Like, she already died in vain, really, in a way. Wow, Mom got a 2.6 cost of living increment in 2012. Wish Daddy Hearst let us have cost of living increases. I am off until Thanksgiving. Or I should say I am off through Thanksgiving. But I honestly don't know. I don't know how my attention span will be back at work. Do you have any advice about applying for jobs at Hearst? Tell them to fucking unionize us at first. I think it was in vain because Mom never learned how to look for herself. And Mom never understood that I don't want this money. And that Mom never understood that money actually makes me unhappy. Money brings me stress. Money brings me pain. Money brings me headaches and anxiety. And Mom only saw money as security, but I think Mom suffered in terms of trying to gain this money, earn this money, save this money, and she was just short-sighted about what it would mean to have money. We always think of money as a boon to have, but I don't think it's true. I don't know, is it easy to sell a house in New York? I don't know. Never wanted to do this. It doesn't make sense, Miria, but like nothing makes sense in our world. Here's the thing, Sam. We'll always worry about money because our world is constructed around this concept of accumulating wealth. It's not so much that once you have wealth, you can stop worrying about it. It's like a drug. Our society is built on the principle of accumulating it as the first priority. That's the problem. It's not about whether or not you have enough. You will really never ever quite have enough. That's guaranteed. We worry about money because we have created a system that necessitates us worrying about money. Can you imagine if we didn't have to live in a system where all of us worry about money? Can you imagine a system where we don't have to hire people to manage money for us? Can you imagine a system where we are given what we need to survive and to just enjoy our life rather than focusing on accumulating wealth so that we can enjoy our life? But this system defeats us actually enjoying life because this system puts wealth in front of health. You can't have wealth and health. I'm just shredding pay stubs now. Well, it's not really a surprise. Oh, we gotta let that machine cool off for a bit. Did her earnings get better? I think they gradually increase every year. This, because I can't shred anymore because our machine is like, fuck you, pay me, aka let me rest. Let's do something else. Does anybody want a pee break? I think my bladders are ready for a pee break. Pee break. Who wants a makeup break? We have, by the way, I look terrifying with mascara, which is why I never really wear eye makeup, but Mom's got waterproof voluminous carbon black from L'Oreal Paris. And she's also got Rimmel London Scandalize with Lycra Flex. Isn't Lycra what you use in stretchy clothing? Which one do you guys want me to put? Should I put one eyeball with one mascara? I don't know how old these are. These are probably stupid old. This is so scary. Oh my god, they smell awful. I have like no eyelash. How do you put eye makeup on, guys? I don't know how to use makeup. Can they actually go bad? Oh god, no. I'm smudging it everywhere. Terrible. I don't think Mom has makeup remover either. Wow, what a disaster. This is why I don't wear makeup. Oh yeah, terrifying. You can't even see shit. All right, we're tossing that one. Disgusting. Let's do my other eye, and before I can get an eye infection, we can wipe it off with coconut oil, you said? Oh, this one smells less bad, actually. This one smells more like aloe vera. I feel like that kid who's playing in her mom's makeup, like, you know, they always have those cutesy moments in movies where, like, the 4-year-old puts on lipstick and smears it all over her lips. This is like me, but with really bad mascara that I'm putting all over my eyelids. How do people put makeup on? Never. Never doing this again. Wow. I don't even see my eyelashes. God. I have no lashes, y'all. Oh, you're supposed to curl your eyelashes before you put mascara on? Who knew? Who knew? Maybe they should have a makeup class in school. Instead, we watch YouTube for everything. Wow, this is horrendous. How long does it take people to put on mascara? I always assumed it was just a 5-second affair, but now I have to like spend 10 minutes wiping it off. Never doing this again. Alright, trash. That was fun. I don't see a difference. Wow, what a waste of time. Mom does have coconut oil, so I guess we'll put it on some toilet paper or something and just hope for the best. Although it's cold as fuck. It's not worth it, y'all. I'm warming up the coconut oil in my hand before I smear it all over my eyeballs. Oh God. Oh, what a life. Why do people deal with this shit? Oh, boy. Oh, God. If I didn't have an eye infection before, I will now. How did it get on my lower lashes? Wow. My mom also never used the Puffs plus lotion tissues. So now I'm going to use those too. She saved all the boxes of Puffs plus lotion I gave her, which they are one of the best. Okay, let's see if our shredder is ready. Nope, it's still overheated. Yeah, thank God, no more makeup for me. No more mascara for sure. Raccoon eyes for the rest of the day. Wonderful. Excuse you, Jasmine. I'm a defluencer, okay? It's the hottest new thing to be is a defluencer. The bin is not full, but I will dump it. Then we can start a new trash bag. Bye, Panda Poof. hate me right now. Okay. I think these are all pay stubs. Pay stubs. Alpacas. Yes. I love alpacas. Okay, this is a cool song. I don't love it, but it's the first one that's made me kind of bop along, so I will share it. Yes, I want goats. Of course I want goats. Got a cute little bump and beat. But lest you misunderstand, this is not a great song. It's just a boppable song. Oh, there needs to be internet on the commune. We need to be able to stream on the commune, you know? We gotta. This is like a contemporary commune. I'm not crazy about sheep, actually. Who else thinks that sheep cheese, like sheep milk cheese, is kind of boring? I'm also not a fan of corgis. I only like corgi puppies. I'm sorry. I really only want like little scrappy mixed breed dogs. Like little bastard dogs. I don't really want any purebreds. We need a guy playing Wonderwall in the commune. You're hired. Yes, all of our animals need to be rescued. Obviously, there's too many not to rescue. I don't really support breeders and people who buy from breeders, honestly. I just don't see the point. Which is why if I ever, for some reason, want to have a human child, which I don't think I will, I will probably look into adoption. There's just, doesn't make sense to me to make new ones. We can all bring our cats, but they might kill each other, no? What kind of stuff would we eat? We would eat anything and everything? Why do you sound worried about that? We will definitely need a huge garden. Free dinner music. I love it. Small humans need to be interviewed. I mean, big humans need to be interviewed too, obviously. Yeah, we need old ladies. What does this old lady have to offer this communal pool of talent? Oh, I like ducks. Yes, I want duck eggs for sure. Yes, I need a chicken lady. Love chicken love chicken ladies. Lindsay, you must expand. What kind of things are you good at making? Making trouble? Anything can be a religious establishment, yes? This is a really interesting thing to think about, like, how would we interview and accept people into the commune? I love herding dogs. We could also just go on Patreon. Has there been a collective Patreon before? You know, like, we could crowd fund our endeavors. You must be good at something, Hannah. What is the one thing that you are most proud of about yourself? Ashley, you must understand that this is not a democracy. Democracy doesn't work. We cannot ever really have full democracy. We can only have democratic leanings. Prior military, that sounds scary. Security is a really interesting to think about, you know? Do we want guns on the commune? I'm tempted to say no. But what happens if somebody comes to hurt us? Very interesting questions. No guns, okay. The people, they have spoken. Crossbows? True. We don't need guns to have security. We all take boxing classes. Some Muay Thai experts, maybe. Krav Maga. Oh, our shredder's back. Minimum payment 0. Alright. Yeah, I think doggies will help with the security too, I agree. Beneficiary verification. My mom put my uncle. I need to check up on that account. This is an important one. This is in 2014 though. Okay. We are currently still in 2014-2015. In thinking about building a community, it really raises a lot of questions about like what our values are in the community that we already live in. Fascinating stuff, right? Eva, I think you're a little bit behind in the live. Own personal items on the commune. Why not? I don't want people to feel like they can't be themselves. I did not lose electricity, no. Ladies, are we still pro bras? I guess for the girls with the bigger girls. I've never been a fan. I think we would love to have someone who knows how to make bras. Someone who knows how to fit us and make us bras. That would be nice. Duct tape? Sandy, why did you get censored for that? Well, Hello Tara got censored too. And Linda Clark. I think YouTube is a bit of a... They don't want us talking about the boobas. Sarah! You got censored. Yeah, they really don't like us talking about the boobas. Damn. This is crazy. What world are we living in right now? 2021? Yeah. Damn. JS, you too. Yo, this is weird, man. We can't say the word boobs, but we can have basically titty videos up on YouTube. Some videos that are like workout videos or bikini haul show-offs are not really workout videos or bikini haul show-offs. Which, you know, power to you, but it just doesn't make sense when you can allow that kind of content to fly and you can't say the word booby. It don't make no sense. Ooh. I didn't know that word wasn't allowed in Scrabble. Actually, my favorite curse word. It's never really used, and I do feel like people get all up in arms about it, but I really like it. There's something so, like, blunt about the force that it comes with. TIDDIES also got held for review, Sarah. Guys, I'm gonna wash my eyeballs. It's starting to feel a little funky. If I have pink eye in 2 days, you'll know why. Oh, you just got persimmons. I'm so happy for you. Nothing like good old dish soap on your eyeballs. How do we resolve conflict on the commune? We kill everyone. JK. I don't know. What kind of conflict are you thinking about? People stealing shit? I don't know. People are tricky. Does talk solve anything, you think? Let's say someone is really dirty. I've definitely had roommates that did not know how to do dishes before. That is a thing. Set up a rating system? That can also be manipulated and abused. Have you not seen that Black Mirror episode with that Instagram-like rating? Maybe we do like a 3 strikes and you're out type thing? You know, second chances and all? Yes, like China's social credit system. I do think for all the talk of utopian systems, we do need to rule with an iron fist when it comes to certain situations. You know, sometimes a good old dictatorship is what you need. I think we need to also have ground rules. Like, before you come into the commune, we need to visualize what rules we want to be in place, and everyone would have to sign a contract that agrees to these rules. And once we have those set up and they break the rules, you know, we don't need to pull like a unfair ruling situation. We can just be like, well, you agreed to the rules, you broke the rules, so now we would like you to leave. I think we need to first take on the responsibility of having visualized what this community that we want looks like, and we need to put in that work, and hopefully once you have that structure, it'll be much easier to enforce what we want. Bye, Hannah. I love it when people come in and they're like, sorry, I'm late. Why are you sorry? Holly, you are out of the commune for being late to a live that was not scheduled until 8 minutes before going live. Hydration check. Thank you. Wow. I haven't seen the nutmeg. This is a very forceful song from Mac Miller. Wow. Oh, wow. This is a very long album. I'm listening to Thumbelina from Mac Miller. Doesn't Finland have one of the highest depression rates ever? Hi, Bailey dog. Yes, I ate a lot of oatmeal and a lot of mom's cookies, and I ate vitamins. I ate a lot of peanut butter. Ooh, exciting. More Citibank. Who's gonna sponsor like 50 visas to Finland? I mean, I'm okay with nudity. I probably won't be walking around naked all the time, but you do you. If other people are uncomfortable with it, maybe we could have like a kind of like a nudist area. What do you think? Wow, I wasn't even thinking about a sauna. You guys are going luxury. I don't know if I want to be in this commune anymore. It's all you, babes. You take it and you run with it. You make your own commune. Yeah, budget commune. That's what I was thinking of. What are you thinking of? Yeah, we could all start our own commune for sure. Alright, now that I've seen all of Mom's different sort of accounts, for the finance people out there, what are the best ways to invest your money? Hit me with all the opinions. I encourage you to bring pets. Well, we definitely need a veterinarian. We probably need at least 3 vets, given how many animals we're gonna have. Can't just rely on one vet to do all of that. That is something I'm very serious about. Don't invest money, but it's how the rich get richer. If you're gonna have money, might as well invest it, right? Aren't we all playing that game? Oh no, JS. Oh God. We can't make friends with the bears, Tom? I don't want to kill a bear. I would love big dogs. Aww. No bear friends? Yes. I would love to have bees. For sure. Who's taking notes? Who's our scribe? Someone writing this shit down? We're all daydreaming here. Nobody's doing the work. My hands are busy. How would you turn a sweet potato pie filling into a cookie? I don't know if you want that much moisture in your cookie, honestly. It's not going to turn into a chewy cookie. Great Danes are kind of useless. Wow, Tom. Do you mind me asking how old you are, that you've been thinking about commune this long? Like, is mid-30s the time when everybody's like, fuck it, I want to go on a commune? We'll have an award that says most likely to die for trying to hug a bear. Oh my gosh, Sarah, no. I do not want you to rewatch and go through. No. Don't do that. Just start noting now. We have lots of ideas. Please do not do this homework. It will hurt me to know that you actually don't. Don't make me give you homework needlessly. Because as far as I know, this commune is still very much a dream. But it would be nice to take note of our thoughts. Heimschneckenhaus, wonderful. I love it. Okay, well, Eliza, y'all need to coordinate because I don't want you double doing each other's work. We need to be efficient as a commune, okay? I haven't seen Midsommar yet. Oh, Holly, we also need security. We need to like have martial arts trained peeps. We said no on guns, but we said potentially yes on guns to scare away bears, but I don't know. I think we can come up with a better idea than guns just to scare away bears. I think, you know, once you introduce the gun in whatever act, somebody's gonna die. CPR training. We should have training workshops for all sorts of practical things. That would be awesome. Like weekly rotational workshops, skills share, crucial. Schooling that actually teaches you how to live. Oh my God, yes. Business aspects, take it all, take it all. That's not me. I mean, we have the talent. We just don't know where this commune's gonna be. I think zero waste is a marketing term. I hate it. But we'll try to be as minimal waste as possible, for sure. How does YB pay me? What do you mean YB? YouTube? I think they pay me through Google AdSense. Okay, hot take, but how many people would be out of the commune if I said you cannot have procreation happening? I'm not banning sex. I'm just saying we're not procreating. How many people are out? Rachel just typed sex. Yeah, y'all are getting held up for typing in sex, man. Okay. Alright, we just got pay stubs left in this bag. How many hours has it been? 3 hours! Holy schmoly! Why can't we type sex? Oh, God. Listen. I'm not a fan of sex, but I feel like it's pretty important to a lot of people, so I don't know how to set up rules about that, and I'd rather not have set up rules for that, but I also know that I don't want children on the commune. I just feel like it's gonna create a whole new set of resources that we would need, like schools and stuff. I'm okay with schooling grown people with skills, but in terms of schooling kids and making sure that they can reintegrate into non-commune life afterwards is a whole new task that I don't want to be thinking about. Complimentary birth control. I don't know what Wicker Man is in reference to. I have not watched the TV. Random phone number on the back of a pay stub? Alright, Mom. I love it. You know, my viewership is 90% women, so I already feel like we're gonna get very few males interested in this commune. Crotch goblins? LOL. Oh, overheating. Alright, we gotta pause. Pee break. I'm gonna heat up my oatmeal too. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys for some practical advice right now and get your takes on this matter. So, on the way to visit my grandma every day, there's a bridge that I cross under, and underneath the bridge, there are some unhoused people who have basically set up camp there. They even have like mattresses there, and they have these shopping bags tied up on the bridge railing. I think it's their possessions. Lately, grandma has been saving some of her food overflow. Like they have packaged breads and little margarine cups and jelly and jam and sweet stuff like canned fruit that grandma doesn't like to eat because she doesn't like sweet things. And I've been bringing them in a bag and just offering it to the folks living underneath the bridge. And I'm thinking that my mom has a lot of bedding that I probably don't need. Do you think I should offer it to the folks living underneath the bridge, or do you think they're gonna change camps once it gets colder? Um, oh, so I'm gonna close the window because it's cold. Okay. Yeah, I'll ask them first before I bring it. I'll probably just. I made a little care package of like. I made a little baggie, and I've collected like some toothbrushes, floss, a toothpaste my mom never opened. I got some tissues in here. I got this dry shampoo that my mom, I think, never used that I think would be helpful. So I've made like a little kind of toiletry bag for them. So I'm thinking of bringing it to them. If not today, tomorrow. And then when I bring it to them, and if they take it, I can ask them if they want bedding too. Because that would be a nice way to make sure that mom stuff gets to people who need them. Yeah, I can never really guess if people want help. Sometimes they get really offended. So I think working, um, like just asking them first is a good idea. Mom has socks, but they're all used, so I don't know. I would not invite them into my place. And also my place is very far from where they're currently situated. Um, True. I should bring them some coats. Um, yeah, I have some big coats that they could maybe wear too. I just don't know. Like, I don't know if they're migrant workers. They could be working in the daytime because I dropped off food yesterday around 5:30 and they weren't at their camp. So I'm not sure what they do. Does anybody have any shelter recommendations for New York City that I can call and potentially they could do a pickup? Sandy, where do you live? Nothing like cold oats turning into warm oats. Core SVCS. Okay, thanks, Robbie. Elizabeth, where are you? I mean, if I were homeless, I would be fucking angry too, I think. Oh, the Bailey's is already in here. I poured it into my container before I took off from Woodside today, so it's integrated. steamy. It's getting really cold. A lot of people recommend Salvation Army to me, but I've also heard a lot of not good stuff about Salvation Army. You didn't miss all the shredding, Lena. We are on hour 3 of this live, but the shredder needs a break. It is overheating, so. Homes for the homeless. Oh, what's wrong with Goodwill? Yes, I've bought from our children. Goodwill is for profit. I just need an organization that could potentially do pickup, especially if they're interested in the furniture items I have no way of transporting. I also have a lot of elderly care stuff, like in the garage I found wheelchairs and walkers for my grandmother that I'm pretty sure she won't be needing anymore. So you don't want your dry beans to fall apart? I always want my beans to fall apart. Yes, I do have a walker with a chair. I also have like a commode. I have 2 commodes, I believe. Grandma won't be needing them because I'm hoping to transition her to long-term care. And if she goes from long-term care to eventually going back to China, I don't think we can take any of these bigger items with her. She'll just have to repurchase them in China or something. How do I know if Mom wasn't renting the medical equipment? Like, I don't know who to call. Yes, I'm returning the oxygen. I'm finding a way to return the oxygen. Okay, a sticker with like a UPC code or something, like a barcode or something. Okay. Noted. Let me show you some of the snacks that Aaron got me from Doha. These are dates. As you can see, I've eaten a lot of them. These are pretty expensive, I think. There are 3 kinds of dates. The top one and the bottom one are my favorites, but all the nuts in here are really fantastic. This one has blanched almonds. Really nice. I believe they are raw, not toasted. So good. Really expensive dates. And he got me these date balls, which I think I'm gonna take back to him because they are very, very cardamom rich. Like, so cardamom-y that they almost taste like medicine to me. But they have a very interesting texture. They look like little fudge balls. They look like they would be like peanut butter. Very good too. Bye, Shannon. You're gonna have to eat a dried date, Robbie. I would not compare them with prunes. They're just called date balls, or date bites, rather. So I've been eating a lot of sugar. The tea isn't hot anymore, unfortunately. But I also don't like sweet tea unless it's also got milk. I'm not sure what dried jujuberries are. Oh. These? The Chinese dates? I love them. These are Mom's. They're much drier and they're not as sweet, but I like them too. They almost taste like a little bit foamy in texture. I think I have United right now. I don't think I love them, but I've had worse. Yeah, you can cook with them, for sure. These come with cashews in the middle. Also very good. They taste really sweet, syrupy, sugary. They're chewy. Brown sugar. I'm gonna sort these papers for a bit because our shredder is still out of commission. Vote below if you think I should stay here and shred all night. What is ducky moss? I don't know what that is. Woodside has the rest of my oatmeal. If I want to eat more oatmeal, I have to go back to Woodside. Oh my gosh. This was written on the back of one of my mom's Vanguard statements. Stain wash, speed wash, drain and spin, basket clean, extra rinse. These are the settings on our washing machine downstairs. I wonder if she was trying to research what the different cycles were. Yeah, in order for me to get it shredded at UPS, I would then have to take all of this to UPS though, guys. I ain't got no time. Why is this song so creepy? Next. Oh my god, and it was 45 minutes long. Oh, that was a big burp. Sorry, guys. Sorry you had to hear that. That oatmeal. Sarah, it depends on what you mean. Is NYC touted to be all that it's touted to be? What is it touted to be, you know? Obviously, there's gonna be downs to the ups, too. I like Tenrin for bubble tea. There was also a really great one in the World Journal bookstore, but it's since closed, unfortunately, so I cannot recommend that anymore. I know nobody's asking me for this advice, but after speaking with all the banks, I highly recommend that you don't bank with Bank of China. They have been completely unhelpful, and very lacking in compassion about some of this stuff. Maybe it's legality, but other banks have been much more forthcoming with information. They just seemed very unwilling to help me. So if for whatever reason you are considering banking with Bank of China, I would say don't. They are also awful at picking up their phones. I had to get transferred to another branch before I could actually get in contact with someone. So, not a fan. Not a fan of them. Oh, so their interest rates are pretty dismal. I did not observe Halloween. I should call Grandma's doctor to figure out equipment. Okay, that's smart. I should. I was actually just on a phone call with her today, but... I will say that my vibe is in California, people are fake nice, and in New York, if you get someone be nice to you, they actually are nice. Otherwise, you'll just get like that kind of gruff exterior communicated to you. They'll still help you though. Ooh, Aaron's video calling me. Hello, I'm on a live.
Oh, okay. I'll just call me when you're done then.
What do you need to know? Hi, Fred.
Nothing important. I don't need to know anything. I was just gonna talk to you for a bit, but it's all good. Just call me when you're done.
Okay, no rush? Are you sure?
No rush.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Bye, Fred. Bye, Aaron. I wonder what he wants to talk to me about. Oh, God. Ooh, Mom spent $90 at Trader Joe's in Rego Park. There's a Trader Joe's in Rego Park? There's a Trader Joe's in Rego Park? Where? Where is that Trader Joe's? I too love Trader Joe's. I just didn't know there was one in Rico Park. This is a nice chill song. Aaron doesn't drive. No. It's dark because it's 5 p.m. and the sun just went down because it's winter. I don't know what else to tell you, my dear. I haven't turned on the light yet. Do you want me to turn on the light? Yo, what are we arguing about in the comments? I feel like people are arguing about something. Well, we haven't even gotten a commune yet. People are already fighting. Damn, girl. I don't want to deal with this shit. Oh, my light isn't going in and out. It's just because I'm moving in and out of frame. There. I turned the light on. Ah, human rights, yes. Wow, Mom made shit in 2007. lots of falling on the floor. Ooh, mysterious address with a name on the back of a pay stub. Do I keep it? I think I'm just gonna take a photo of it. What is polyphasic? I want to learn things. Somebody teach me. Is that a music term? Hi, Australia. Ooh, Schadenfreude, yes? Why would we make a feast only at the end of the week? Are we still talking about the commune? I would love to have a kitchen that just puts out snacks, like, constantly. And I would like to be part of that kitchen crew, where our job is just to cook around the clock, and people can eat according to their schedules, you know? You might be the only mod in the chat, Holly. Don't worry. You don't have to do it all. You can just let people get censored. I can also approve stuff too. I think we can sign up for like dinners, you know, we could cap the dinner at a certain number of people and we could all sign up for different dinner phases and then people can eat with each other. And it would be awesome if like, you know, you branched out and ate with people that you don't normally eat with and just like rotate in and out. I would love to make raw vegetable dips. I truly don't know how many people in this commune. I don't want more than 50, just as an arbitrary number. I just feel like any more than that, and it's gonna get very, very hard to coordinate. And then we're gonna start to feel like a corporation. Yes, muddy buddies. I've never seen this kind of statement before where it says my name or my mom's name. Why is it an or? Strange. Even if it's a joint account, it shouldn't say or. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves if we're already thinking about specific menus for the week. But you're welcome to daydream about it. I try not to indulge myself into fantasizing about the specific details of such big ideas because I just feel like we haven't done the work to deserve thinking about those specific details yet. That's like the best part. So we still need a lot of work to do before we can think about menus. I would love to have a peanut slot, yeah. Yeah, that's a very old statement though, so I don't think that joint account exists anymore. Who's saying that people deserve to be homeless? Who? I don't know how full letters of administration works, but I'm pretty sure I have to acquire those anyway. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the situation, but as I understand it, if I get full letters of administration, I get control over all of mom's accounts, but I don't know if I need to list them specifically and separately on the application or the petition for the full letters, so that's still something that I need to discuss. Follow the rules. Yeah, there's a lot of shit rules though. Okay, I need to. A court order of estate administration. I see. Oh man, there's so many terms I don't know, y'all. Found this hand sanitizer. I'll throw that into the goodie bag too, I think. Useful, useful. Need multiple original, so like a death certificate, I need to get like 20 copies. Great, love it. Ay ay ay. All right, y'all. I might be getting a call from the lawyer soon, so I'm gonna end this live. But I might be back to shred more. Thank you so much for talking about communing and all the advice and big brothers and big sister. True. Hello, Guam. But we'll talk more. We'll talk more. And also get some bubble tea, yes. And are you in New York? I'm Schneckenhaus. These rose mooncakes are all yours if you want. Somebody please take them away from me. But until next time, be nice to each other. That's all. Thanks. And don't put